Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Ole Miss Rebels will get the first crack on offense today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Handoff to the single back. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. It's second down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry-up. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening them. Another first down. And here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the...
There's a shot toward the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about this, Chris? When was the last time we can talk about this happening? A throw to a fullback to pick up the first down. The defense completely forgot about it.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but yet nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And now they'll run it on the draw. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting the pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, SMU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 13, sets the kickoff.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And a powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And he's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Short pass finds the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a run. Running back's got it. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. And they pick up the first on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. 7th play of the drive coming up. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, it's the consistency. Given this defense fits, they've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. That kind of execution in the long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ponies.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score. SMU 14, Ole Miss 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Will hand it off. Tackled. And it's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Rebels come up to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The backs got it. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he takes this one inside the 5. And a returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And they hand it off to the back. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
He knocked through the extra point. Lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. Heading left after the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff heading left. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. And there's the handoff. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And now the running back's got it again. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It makes sense going for it here. They're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have.
And looking for a big play here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Rebels. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And the Mustangs will bring their punt team on the field now.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They'll stop. Time for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense really clicking here. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Tailback with another carry. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's up.
A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back.
Catch made down inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. Both offenses really clicking here. If you enjoyed the explosive plays, this has been a first half for you.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing so many big plays on both sides of the football, and it looks like it's not going to slow down. Almost has that feel of which offense and which quarterback has the ball last to end up winning this game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Rebels line it up with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The backs got it on a counter. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines. But it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime.
The Rebels will kick this deep and begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback's safety blanket.
The Mustangs will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
You know, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And on the carry, he's heading left. He's found some room at the 45.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it. But now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Physical run earns the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw to his receiver. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And the Rebels are going to cash in this red zone trip. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. They'll run it to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now. 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll hand it off. Powering through. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed to the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. There's the handoff. The Mustangs looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half,
And that's a
Game.
first down.
No adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Receiver makes the catch, and he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive.
That's a first down for the offense.
Movement here from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. Making people miss. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. You set it down to the offense. First and 10.
First down for the offense.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. We'll give it to the running back. Makes a nice move there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Play action here on first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And the Mustangs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover. On the coffin.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Hands off to the left. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 20. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, SMU. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
35. SMU 28.
Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Ole Miss Rebels say go first.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Stevens.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Gets some space around the 30. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Dropping back, it's Watts. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Rebels will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And the tailback's got it again. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 2nd down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Ponies. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, sometimes you just have to feel sorry for the defense. You've got everything covered. The backs, the receivers, everybody's accounted for. And here comes the tight end slipping out and taking a short pass to the end zone. Great play design by the offensive coordinator to give the big guy a touch and get him into the end zone.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. The drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Hold it. Open. Costly hold. Play backs him up 10 yards. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a gap. It's Stevens. Breaks loose at the 40. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. They're going to run it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. He'll hand it off. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. 1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They've got a little time to work with, but they run a play, get closer, and then take a shot at the end zone or throw a Hail Mary now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.